Another one of the observations Tucker made was that we're not as divided as we're being told that we are on all of our social networks. And Tucker says if you look at America through your phone, then we're on the edge of civil war. But he's gone now to 13 cities across all swaths of America, and he's came up with a completely opposite observation, that actually everybody really wants the same things. They want to raise their families. They want the fundamentals that the United States was founded on to stay the same. They want peace. They want prosperity. It's nothing like what we're being sold on our socials. Is that ultimately that aim of this globalist, to create that division, to create all of that so it's kind of easier to control for their agenda?
Well, if you want to transform us into an amorphous mass of consumers who are willing to make ourselves dependent upon the largesse of big government, and I think that's really what the so-called globalists would like, while at the same time the real wealth is concentrated in the hands of very few people, they are certainly doing a good job of building that structure right now. Are they going to be successful? The question is, how much more do Americans take before they finally say enough? I mean, you mentioned earlier, we're within 40, 45 days of an election. I hear people all the time say, well, I like so-and-so, I don't like so-and-so. I like or don't like someone. But many of them are also saying, what evidence is there that regardless of who is elected, that anything will fundamentally change? That's the real question. We have an interest payment on the debt now that is larger than the national defense budget. We have failing infrastructure. No one questions whether or not our educational system is failing. Everybody knows it is. And everybody knows that education needs to provide a path to employment. Well, that's very different from the way we educate. We've been educating people to go to college, and then they spend 4 years at college and they come out and people say, what did you learn? And the answer is usually, well, all these interesting things, but nothing that's going to get me paid. So, everything is about to change in the United States, but I don't think it's going to change because of an election. I think it's going to change because the population has reached a saturation point and is demanding fundamental change. And I don't think either of the two parties right now is really in touch with that reality.
Hey, I know investing in crypto is scary. It takes a real leap of faith because there are so many scams, rug pulls, and bad actors out there. It's a dangerous business, which is why 95% of people lose all their money. Well, that's why I created the London Real Investment Club, so you can access the hottest deals on the planet and use the crypto bull market to create the generational wealth that you deserve. Join my team of over 100 people from around the world that are making millions of dollars behind the scenes investing in blockchain, AI, Web3 games, DeFi, Bitcoin, and more. Don't miss out. Click the link below to book a call with one of my team now. But hurry, this bull market will end soon.
I know investing in crypto can be scary. That's why you gotta join the investment club. Pull the trigger. Let's do this.